The holiday season is almost here, and Palmetto Med Spa is helping you look your absolute very best during the holiday season. Tiffany McKeel is here with some laser treatment options offered at Palmetto Med Spa. Good morning.
Good morning.
And wow, what a way to get into the holiday season, because sometimes during the year we might not take that good of care of us ourselves, but then you get around Thanksgiving and Christmas and you absolutely want to look your best.
Right. Everybody wants to be looking good for those holiday photos and when they are seeing people that they haven't seen in a while. So it's a great time to come in.
Tell us some of the different specials that you have going on and the different treatments, maybe the laser treatments that you're referring to.
Sure. Well, right now we have buy two, get one free IPL photo rejuvenation package. You can use that on the face, the neck, the chest, any area of the body that you have sun damage. So removing brown spots and small vessels off the face, you can use that IPL treatment.
Okay, so IPL, what is that referring to? You've got a photo and then somebody looks at what they've got and they're going, I've got to do something about that.
Right, so IPL stands for intense pulsated light. It's a laser device, but it has a broader spectrum, so it works a little bit differently. In this picture, you can see this patient has some sun damage on their before picture, and then after their treatment, it's removed with that treatment. So what they would expect is that those spots would turn very dark right after the treatment, and then somewhere between 7 and 10 days, those would slough off.
Wow, that is a big difference between the one on the left, which is before with the sun damage, and the one after with the laser treatment. That is remarkable.
Right.
That is it's like you're
taking years off.
You're 40 years and now you're 30 years old.
Right.
So that's amazing. The other different laser applications that you have, maybe on the legs or on the back of the neck, that
Sure.
somebody needs to take care of, maybe some of those veins.
Right. So we can do laser vein removal. That's not for the varicose veins, the ones that bulge and stick out. That's really more of a idea where you want to go see a vascular surgeon for something like that. This is for the spider veins, the ones that look...
those little ones that are there.
Right, the dark purple ones and the red ones that show up on the legs that we can remove with the laser.
And we see some before and after pictures there. The one on the left, of course, is the before. The one on the right is after. The spider veins, are those more of a hereditary kind of thing, or is it something that a person needs to look at doing more exercise to try to keep away from those spider veins? What exactly
Well,
causes
it's multifactorial. I mean, a lot of times we see that there is some family component to it, but a lot of times women who stand on their feet all day, so teachers and hairdressers, people who are really putting a lot of pressure on their legs all day long will develop those spider veins.
And one of the best ways, just take breaks and so forth to try to help with those spider veins.
Right, and wear compression stockings.
Compression stockings, good shoes as well, instead of flats all the time, which flats are great, but they're not really supportive and all that. Sometimes though, going back to the face, some of that, the brown spots can be from aging. It can also be from sun damage.
Right.
And what I'm sure that you folks talk about so much is protecting the skin, all year long. Anytime the sun's out, you really need to protect your skin.
Right. It's not just when you go to the beach. I always tell people, have you ever seen a newborn with freckles? Freckles are a fun way of saying sun damage. No, anytime you're walking from your car to work, from work to your car, just that transient amount of sunlight that you get, you really need to be wearing a 30-plus sunblock underneath your makeup or on your plain skin for gentlemen every single day.
And speaking of gentlemen, you are having a number of gentlemen that are coming in to Palmetto Med Spa as well to make sure that they're continue to keep their youth. I mean, I just turned 60 and I want to try to keep my youthful look as much as possible, if you want to call it a youthful look, but to try to keep my youthful look as much as possible. And tell me some of the ways that maybe you could apply something towards me. Just straight up.
Well, you definitely could use a little exfoliation. It's great for your skin tone and texture. I know before we talked about a little Botox around the eyes or on the forehead, and we do that a lot for men. And we do a lot of photo rejuvenation on the face. The IPL treatment, like we were just talking about for sun damage, also helps to minimize pores and take vessels off the face.
What are some of the youngest ages of individuals that you have come in?
We have a lot of teenage clients that come in for acne complaints. We do a lot of microdermabrasion for acne clients. We actually have a teen facial that's only for teenagers, and it's the same facial that an adult would get, but it's priced differently for those teens. So,
Tiffany, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Got to come and see you real soon.
Okay.
More coming up after the break, so stay with us.